G'day you beautiful people, I'm Timsama! And welcome back to Jade Cocoon, Story of the Time I Made You. Last time we captured a bunch of minions, learned the basics of combat, and got our dicks sucked. Not really, I wish. But yeah, so this time we're gonna just play around with the couple of mechanics here. But yeah. I'm also running out of daylight, so I've had to switch on a few fucking lights. So we're going to Garai's home. The one we're going to want to talk to you about this is our dear sweet friend, our beautiful babe, Mabu.
Don't overdo it until you get better at hunting, alright?
I make no promises.
Try talking with Mother Garai if there's something you don't understand. But I'd watch out. Her stories can be long and boring. But don't tell her I said that.
Okay. Well, let's perform the Nagi magic.
Our enemy we love, and for the tormented we pray. Grant us, the beasts of knowledge, the power to touch the spirit.
Yeah, okay. So that was the purification. Those minions are now able to be equipped. I can use them, see? They're all little and cute. Oh, another little fun fact is when they hit about level 7, they actually become adolescent. And they get a little bit bigger, wingspans improve, different shapes, kind of thing. Here's what we want to do though. Here's what we want. What we're going to do is we're going to do a merge. We're going to merge two minions together. Now, in the corner there's a few things on this screen that need to be explained, obviously. Attack is obviously the power of your attacks and special attacks. Magic attack is the strength of your magic. Defense is the strength of how well you endure damage, and I think it affects the rate at which you get poisoned and shit. Magic defense is magic defense, obviously. Speed affects if you're first to go, and if you're much faster than the opposing minion, you can get 2 turns in a row on them. It also affects your ability to block. So that was a bunch of shit that you probably didn't care about, but it's important. And we've got this little graph in the corner here. It says attack, defense, speed, and magic. Depending on where the little red ball is where that minion will grow most, like where they grow. As you can see with Patamel, it's a speed one. Whereas Paddlechu's more into attack, Mikambu's in the magic area, and Arpatron is between speed and attack. The graph, the dot moves around depending on the areas it will grow most in. So if yeah. I'm not exactly sure how, far out its position is, it affects anything, but anyway, let's just have a look at a couple of things. We won't set anything in concrete yet, but the important thing to remember for Arpatron here, if you select it as the base minion, it's the basic form, the way it moves, its behavior, the base stats of that minion. That's what will come about in the fusion. Whereas if we get Mikambu here, who looks like this, and put him on top, we can already see a few differences here. The resulting minion will go up to level 2 because when you combine their levels, they get higher. It's the same as when you defeat enemies or capture minions, kind of thing. Same sort of level up. Attack and defense go down because Mikambu it's really not an attack or defense minion. It's actually quite weak in those departments. Whereas Arpatron is actually an attack and defense minion. Mikambu's magic defense is astoundingly high, whereas Arpatron's is kind of middling, and speed is where it really shines. Speed is unchanged, which is a pity, because if you want a speed minion, you want that always changing. But let's have a look at the form. Look at that ugly motherfucker right there. Like, honestly. It's got all the traits of fucking Mukambu, except... It looks like a fucking... a pot penis dragon. So, where... how do I cancel it again? Oh, also, if I hit square, it'll show me what they got. How do I cancel? I forgot how to cancel it. Because I'm just previewing here. Triangle logically would be it, but it says here triangle actually would combine it. I don't think that's the case though. Because I know X will. Oh, fuck it, we'll just try. Ah, there we go, yeah, okay. That's how. Alright, okay, if I merge them. Not in this case, because that is one ugly motherfucker. Triangle to unselect that. Generally speaking, you don't want to mix the elements too much, because as you can see on the chart, they become less inclined towards that element, and as they do so, the elements, the power of each of those abilities becomes weaker. Like fire and water ones do less damage. Like I think maybe 75% of the damage they would normally do if they're a pure elemented one. I mean, obviously you can do that to eliminate weaknesses or increase the amount of resistances, but I personally wouldn't, because taking away the power of those attacks really can cripple you in a situation. So if we did this, we'd have a... Let's have a look at this ugly motherfucker. This would be what a fucking devil mushroom. What the fuck? Look at this fucking thing. Purple devil mushroom. Ugh. No. At this stage, I'm probably not going to be merging anything, but... Oh, also, I forgot to show, like, if we went the other way with Mukambu and Arpatron, this would be the result. It's kind of okay, I guess. I don't like the Mukambu form as a base, though. It's just... its mouth's glitching out. I don't like it as a base. It's just the head's too bizarrely shaped. And Arpatron has a really beautiful skin, so if you're going to use that, you have to be sure what you're using on is correct. Padeimo and Paddlechew. There's one way to do it. Demon Bug. But, less attack than Paddlechew, more than Padeimo. Defense goes up quite a bit, balances out a little. It's not a fantastic minion, but it's not terrible either at the same time. It's okay-ish, you know? And if we do it the other way around, actually the stats are a little worse overall, but you got your Bug Ape. Look at this shit. Look at that fucking mean-ass chin. You don't want to fuck with this guy in a bar. He's got a strong chin and the fucking fists of hell. I actually don't mind that. But yeah, for now we're just farming. We're just gathering some ideas. But the important thing to note is Agni is the base fire spell. It's the basic fire spell. It's what fucking Pateimo comes with. It's not bad. The best thing about fire spells and shit is they can't block them, unlike special attacks, which can be really hard with speedy minions. But at this stage, the worst you got is probably a Scour Wasp. So at this stage, I'm just gonna scrap all but a few. Maybe just keep one of all of the basic ones. Still I decide what to do. There's no rush, and when I get more minions, I can fuse them with different minions and make something a little more practical, more suitable. But spinning them is it's basically destroying the minion inside the cocoon, and turning it into a high grade silk. or purifying the spirit, basically. So, yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, so if you do that, and you spin it, it turns into a high-grade silk. Well, low grade is level 1, but as they go up every so often, maybe like, say, level 5, or maybe it's level 5 or so, you get a slightly higher grade and they become more valuable as the level of the minion you're spinning becomes apparent. Like, the higher it is, the better the grade of the silk. So I'm just going to spin each of these.
O warrior of justice, return to whence thee came, to the place of Elrond. Grant us our daily bread.
Oh right, yeah, if that's right, I will turn off the magic effects because it turns off all the excess shit here that I don't need to see. You get money by selling the silk at the shop. Alright, and then I click rearrange, and I'll bring all my basics here. I'm just going to capture each one. Maybe I'll make a minion for each forest. I mean, at this stage, I can revisit them as I please, capture what I want. I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions what they'd like me to do at this stage, go for it. Let me know. I don't think anyone's really watching though. But I can, like I said, I can equip each of these, level them up. Arpatron is one of a kind, so I don't want to do anything fancy with him. Yeah, so we'll go and sell these to the shop, and then I'll save this.
Well, good luck. I'll
And we'll
always
end the
be
episode.
here if you need anything.
How about a blowy? Actually, I don't know how old he is. He's quite tall, so I'd assume he'd be at least 17. Go to the shop. Always good to get a steady supply of things going so I don't have to run back to base. Blah 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 blah. My father was the best customer. Good for my father. Alright, so we got Mirror of Diva. I can sell 2 of these for 300. Sell some Cloud Silks. Yeah, boy. Alright, now we got over 1,000. And I'll buy some more mugworts. So at this point, I'm just going stag. Don't need Shab liqueur yet, and sorry, liquor, not liqueur. Alright, yeah, so that's what these things are for. The Shab liqueur is basically a mugwort herb, but for minions, and you have to switch back to the to Levant to use them. So it's a double-edged sword. Sometimes you'll need to though. And it's good to farm as much money as possible early as you can while it's still easy, because there's these things called, there's these roots, I can't remember what they're called, Tadeu or something. They're roots, they act like revives, and they're very expensive. So I'm gonna save this and end the episode here. So just leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying this so far. If you don't like listening to my boring, monotonous fuckwit of a voice. Also, let's just talk about how little I've sworn. I've sworn a little bit. Woo! Anyway, saving. And like, subscribe, and comments. And if you guys have any suggestions for what you'd like to see me do with the minions, just let me know. Alright, anyway, see you later.